Hello friends and welcome back to a new episode of Cheesiest Man Alive. And the cheesiest man alive is I, your man Harstem over here, playing on a barcode the way that cheese is supposed to be distributed. These days, cheese usually gets bought in the supermarket, at least by me. Back in the day, I would go to the market when I was a young cheesy cheese enjoyer. I'd go to the market and the cheese man at the market would offer me a free piece of cheese because I was a young person. I was like 6 or 7. Then at some point in your life, there comes a time where you're too old to get the cheese from the guy at the market. Because like, all right, this is now practically an adolescent or an adult. You don't get your free taste of cheese anymore. And then, you know, from that point on, life is pretty much over as you know it. And that feeling when you're not old enough anymore to get a piece of cheese from the cheese salesman at the market, that is the feeling that I always want to recreate for my opponent. That feeling of despair, that life as you know it is now over. And that's what we're going to be going for as well. I want to go for a very sophisticated type of cheese as our first game. Usually what I do is I start with the most primitive form of cheese, you know, the proxy racks or something along those lines. But today we're going for a very sophisticated type. I'm actually opening up with a Hellbat Marauder Viking all in. And I hear the people in the back going, ooh, that indeed is very sophisticated. And that is correct. Very sophisticated cheese here. Now, I'm not going to scout because someone that is all-inning should never scout in order for your own all-in to hit harder. The best thing you can do is cut as many corners as you can in the early game. And that's indeed what I will be doing as well. We have this Reaper on the way here immediately. And we'll follow it up with a little bit of a Marine, I guess. Third base. Actually, no, I'm never going to get a third base. So third base position should be largely irrelevant. And we built the factory over here as well. Now, I don't think getting the factory this fast is actually useful. But yeah, I feel good about it, so I'm going to continue with it. Okay, this bad boy is done. I can go back to mining as well. Just going to send this out on the map, this little marine, because I saw his overlord. I'm going on a little bit of an adventure here. Okay, it was a hatch first, so I'm feeling good about all of that. Pop, pop. Maybe I can actually clear this. No, I can't. That doesn't feel so bad. Oops, gonna have to move away. He's gonna throw down a creep tumor. And that's going to be the start of this game. I think in an okay fashion. Don't think this was too bad for me by any stretch of the imagination. I almost want to take a fake extra gas. Oh, this sounds stupid, but might actually end up working. Immediately gonna start my Marauder production as well, because I think that's important. Oh, I just lost it. Solid stuff. Very solid stuff. I love it when for no reason I lose my Reaper across the map. That means that I get to keep my Hellions at home though, which is also nice. This is where the Overlord went. Good information to have. And this is where my Marauders are going to start building from. There we go. First Marauder already on the way. Actually, I need a Viking as my first unit. That's what I always do. I think I'm going to need to actually cut some workers out as well. Always feels bad. But if you're going for a good all-in, often you need to cut workers. That's just the reality of things in this game. In this life that we live in. Oop, am I going to be supply blocked? Maybe a little bit, actually. Would not be ideal. Get another depot over here. Oh, there we go. That's beautiful. And the question I have for myself now is, should I already start this medevac and maybe the armory as well? Maybe I should, right? There you go, buddy. You're gonna get taken out at no cost whatsoever to you. Please tell me I can clear this. I indeed could clear this. And here comes the armory. So you have a very fast move out here with our initial unit. Then we're gonna get another depot for the full wall. It's important that you full wall, otherwise a run by might actually end up killing you. Continuously send these out across the map. My third Marauder is a little bit late, but it's not really the end of the world. I'm gonna follow this up as well with mech, of course. Mech always tends to be the weapon of choice of the cheeser, because cheesers usually have very bad mechanics, and then mech is fantastic because you don't need good mechanics in order to play mech. So just gonna add a command center, swap these two around, and get a fusion core behind this. And I still am. Oh my god, where's my armory? Why is it not done yet? That is pissing me off. Come on. There we go. Nah, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. Tight timing as well that I'm hitting here. Up, just need to pre-split these a little bit. Need to make sure that... Oh, that was not the greatest pre-split, but... I still think this is going to do the trick for me. Please tell me it doesn't finish. Oh, did lose that. Not the greatest start from my side, I guess. Okay, maybe a pretty bad start from my side. Oh, this was definitely not good. We have 2 more of these. Do have a 3rd CC that is done, and I have enough money to start my battle cruiser. Or soon I'll have enough money, but this is a very dedicated all-in, and if the all-in doesn't go well, then more often than not you end up losing. It's not entirely what you want. But it is what's happening here. So, dang it. I don't even know what my follow-up plan is going to be. Am I going to be playing, like, maybe some... Ooh, actually, I could go for Cyclones from here, maybe. Would not be the worst thing in the world, I guess. So my eco is garbage. And my opponent's eco, that's a real issue, is not garbage. If it was just me with a garbage eco and my opponent also with a garbage eco, there's no problem. There's only a problem if my opponent has a good eco while I have a garbage eco. That's exactly what's happening here, you know? I don't mind not having a Porsche as long as my neighbor doesn't have a Porsche. And right now, my neighbor definitely owns a Porsche. Because I don't care very much about cars. This is a bad example. A good keyboard, maybe. I think that is it. If you're... Cars are a little bit overrated, but a good keyboard, you can't go without a good keyboard. If your neighbor has a good keyboard, you also want to buy a good keyboard. Man, otherwise he's gonna frag you faster. That's the lingo, fragging. God, I'm such a fragger as well. Completely fragging all of these drones. These drones are being completely fragged out of this world. Look how hard I'm fragging. Whoop, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hoppa! Fragging this guy all the way home. All the way home. What is this? Look at this, my man. Bam! No chance for my opponents. Gonna clear this final one. And start moving in a little bit. Is this pure Ling Bane actually? I think it is now. I think we're just gonna straight up win here, by the way. All of his dudes are out of position. That should be good for me. Look, I'm just clearing more and more workers. Does he not have any Banelings? You would think that having Banelings would be a good thing to go for, no? Doesn't seem to be any. Oh, here we go. 1 queen goes down. And that's game. That is absolutely game here. Unless he has like Muras on the way. But even if he has Muras on the way, I think it's still game. Ooh, there come the Banes. Don't want to lose my... So maybe I did more damage initially than I thought I did. I'm not so sure. Didn't feel like I was doing a lot of damage at all. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, 4 HP, no problem. Gonna send them back home though. That is, otherwise it might turn into a problem. Get 2 more of these. And this game is completely over. I really don't know what to tell my opponent here, except that I have won the game and perhaps it's time to leave, my friend. That's the only thing I am capable of saying right now. This was a very clean game, despite the poor start. Did I lose my BC for no reason? I think I might have. Is there... Okay, there's a couple of drones here. I'm just gonna teleport my BC into that general area. I have a second BC as well. And even if he has Muras at this point, I don't think it's actually going to matter anymore. Didn't build my eBay yet, which will now be considered a mistake from here on out. Do need to pre-split once again. Pre-splitting is so good with Mac. Honestly, it's crazy. Looks like I'm losing, actually. Well, I'm not losing, but I'm losing my units, which is annoying. 1 more of these on the way. 2 more of these. And soon I'm gonna have a planetary over here as well. Is there even enough, close to enough, anti-BC here? Enough anti-air to deal with this? I don't think so. Just gonna kill this. Real easy. Beautiful stuff. Cleared every single corruptor. Indeed, looks like I cleared every single corruptor. Now we're gonna go across the map. Teleport home. Oh, I don't actually have teleport available. Oops. Most likely gonna lose that one. I don't think I'm gonna get a GG this game. Sometimes you can feel it. This guy is definitely on some major cope. I'm 160 supply. My opponent is on probably like 70, 80, 90 supply or so. 2.5 bases. I'm taking my 7th at this point. I already have 2 extra orbitals in my main base. Look at these splits. Oh my god. King of splits. Call me Van Damme. GG. It's not what I expected, but it is what I got. And sometimes you get things you don't expect. Like when you're 28 and you get some cheese at the cheese shop. If you work at a cheese shop and you see me come by, please hand me some free cheese. This guy gave me a GG when I didn't expect it. Now I'm looking forward to a cheese sample. 86 out of 142. And we're gonna go down a level in sophistication, depending on the matchup. But I'm feeling some Thors perhaps, or maybe some proxy racks. We'll see. Alright, we got ourselves the same player once more. Which can only mean one thing. We're going to 3 racks. 3 racks proxy. Maybe I was thinking of a 4 racks proxy, but 2 racks is generally a little bit better. I said my work is way too fast. This is the one thing I definitely should just learn how to do. What the timings are for sending out the workers. Because it's a little bit pathetic that every time I play this build, I either arrive too late or arrive way too early. And I lose valuable minerals that I could have been mining. To be fair, I watch professional Terran players also arrive too early or arrive too late. It always makes me a little bit sad, honestly. It's like not knowing what time your first pylon goes down when you're cannon rushing. It's like, if you're gonna do such a nice cheese, at least give it the proper respect. But people don't give the respect, you know, to the execution of their cheese. They see someone do it and think, okay, I can do the same thing. How hard can it be? But it's a science, okay? Not a very difficult science, but a science nonetheless. Okay, here we go. Do we need to scout? I don't think we do. Don't think we do at all, actually. I'm gonna start orbital command. Cutting workers like a madman. And then here we go. Next depot. Oh, this is beautiful. Come on. Here comes the Marine. Here comes the Marine. Here comes the Marine. I say it's alright. Little Marine. Okay, I'm gonna build. Oh, no way. That's it. Oh, this is a game. This is a 100% game. Oh, I feel so bad for my opponent here. But at the same time, I also don't feel bad at all. Oh, but this must suck. So he's gonna lose his first Overlord. He's gonna be supply blocked in a major way right now as well. He's gonna move upstairs. Oh no. There's going to be links popping here from this thing. We get to kill these for free. Oh, this feels great. This is what happens when you don't drone pool, by the way. You definitely do need to drone pool. This is gonna die. Oh. Actually. Yeah, this felt okay still. Just gonna try and move down this ramp at some point. Now, I saw a follow-up out of Special. It is the... What I called, when I saw him do it, I called it the 2009 Terran build. Because this was the type of build that you theory crafted when you looked at the box art of Wings of Liberty. You were like, okay, you know what sounds good? I'm gonna open up with 3 racks across the map, and then I'm gonna build 2 command centers in my main base. A box art build, that's what I call it. Like one of these things where you're going through the game tips, and this is what you come up with. And that's what Special recently played in Intel Extreme Masters Katowice. And I looked at that and I thought to myself, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And here we go. So that is indeed going to be it. Whoop. Get double gases going as well. We cleared my opponent's natural. Ooh, this feels really good. I think that unit's gonna die. Please don't cancel. Please don't cancel. Oh. I shouldn't have attacked it. Maybe you would have forgotten to cancel it. I need to probably be somewhat afraid of what my opponent is doing here. But at the same time, I don't really think I care. This is not good, is it? Please tell me I can finish this. Oh no, I'm not ready. Okay. Immediately need to start building the moment they reach my main base. Gonna build a bunker over here as well. No! Don't! Well, I know this is a 1 base all-in, so I don't actually care if this gets attacked. is probably even good for me. This sounds stupid, but the longer he decides to attack this, the better it is. So I'm just gonna make sure he attacks this for as long as possible. And then I cancel it at the last possible second and just rebuild it in the main base. Oh, that's scary as well. Oh. Please, please. Well, this wasn't entirely brilliant, but it's not about being entirely brilliant. I don't have money to repair. What is this garbage? Like, actually, what in the world is happening here? No! You can't be serious. You actually can't be serious. I thought I had enough in the bunker. Oh my god, I lost all my units. Okay, if I can clear this before it hits me, that would be huge. I don't want these two banelings to actually finish up. But if they do, it's important that nothing... Okay. Gonna repair this. Are we in a good spot right now? I think the answer is no. Are we in a spot where maybe we can make it out, survive, and then eventually win the game? I think the answer to that is also no. We're in a garbage spot right now. This is terrible. Life is not good. It is not. Okay, life also isn't fair. I was supposed to win this game. I swear this was a free win after how my early game went. Baneling bust counterattack though, really putting in the work. Gonna chill over here. I do have triple CC, which is kind of nice. Maybe that's not the end of the world then? We're gonna very slowly tech into other units as well. But I just don't have the gas available to go for it fast. It's not like I want to do it slowly, it's because I really have no other choice. This is my third base. Yeah. I was thinking of getting combat shields as well, but I simply won't have the gas for it, so that's going to be that would have been a bad call. Gonna take a third gas immediately too. That is not a bad call, I hope. Moving down here is kind of risky, honestly. But they who do not risk shall never win. Kevin the Koning. Reactor goes down. And I have a lot of Marines here. My special played this build. He ended up attacking with like 30 Marines. His opponent wasn't ready for it. I don't think I'm going to be capable of doing that quite. I think I'm going to attack with like 16 Marines and Stim, 17 Marines and Stim, something along those lines. I'm going to get slightly more of these guys, slightly more gas. So I think the gas here is going to be very important. Allow me to build the double medevac. Oh, I'm so afraid. Okay, ready. Do I want to attack lab on this? Yeah, I think I do. Sometimes you look at things and you're not quite sure what you want. Often if you're playing Terran, the answer is to just kind of do what your gut tells you. Terran is the race of the gut, you know? You just feel... You do things that feel right, basically. It's a little bit how most people live their life. You know, it's like, you don't really think too much. You look at a situation and go, like, eh, not sure if it is correct, but it feels about right. Like how I went through high school. You know, I took my German test. People that don't know this, but German and Dutch are fairly similar. So you can succeed your German exams in the Netherlands if you just purely work with your gut. And my gut was had a very powerful German gut feeling. Worked like a charm. Well, a second one of these, despite not even starting +1 yet. Then we get 2 more barracks. And in order to stay with the theme of cheesing as well, I'm actually going to follow this up with an 8 Rex. So no garbage behind this, you know, no beautiful macro game in which I graciously outplay my opponent. And the reason I'm not doing that is not because I can't, because, you know, I definitely would be capable of graciously outplaying my opponent here. It's because I don't want to. This is a choice. This is not because I'm limited in my playstyle at all. It's important for me that everyone knows that. Very important. And it's not a lie. That's also important for people to know. Okay, just gonna clear some of these creep tumors. I think there's a third base down here. It felt like it at least. I have way too many Marines for the amount of medevacs that I have. Oh my god. Well, no, I don't have enough Marines anymore for the 2 medevacs that I do have. Not the end of the world. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. And we want an armory, as well as our 3 extra barracks right now. And the beauty with these 3 extra barracks is that you don't actually use them very much. So you don't put anything on them. Like no reactor, no tech lab, no nothing. You're just gonna go across the map. You want to deny some creep. That's kind of important. So that's what we're gonna do as well. Gonna send this across the map. Make sure we stay on the edge of creep here. Thought I wasn't supply block, but not the end of the world. I hope. I really do hope that it's not the end of the world. I get more of these. Once my armory finished, I can start to do. What was over here? Are these Banes? Yeah, they are Banes. Oh, you're dead now. Congratulations, my friend. You officially died. +2 start? No, not yet. Don't have the cash for it. That's life as well. And then... Oh. Another thing I want to do here is start my 2-2 and maybe even start some Liberators as well. Oh, that feels very good. Actually, does feel very good. Ship. More Marines out of these 8 barracks. Well, not entirely brilliant, but once again, it's not about being entirely brilliant, it's about being partially brilliant. And I definitely am partially brilliant. I think I can fight this, can't I? Oh, I definitely can fight this. That felt good. I just stimmed absolutely every unit that I have. Didn't I? I definitely did, yeah. Ooh. This was good though. Hop, gonna siege up from a distance. Oops, just splash my own Marines. Also not quite brilliant. Not really feeling super great about everything that's been happening here so far. Why is my Marine count so little as well? Not a fan of that. And here we start moving forward once more. Double lips definitely helping out. This one goes forward. Oh, hello. How about the rest of the Marines also start helping, or what is this garbage? Is this a flank or? I think we're just straight up winning the game, no? What is this flank doing? Did this flank just kill everything that I own? What is here? I just one Hydra? Actually, it doesn't feel so scary anymore. What's my Liberator count? Still only have 2. Another tank moving in. Here comes another Lib as well. I just wanna... Oh. Probably should have tried clearing those a little bit faster. Don't think it actually matters though. Man! This build is insane. Another GG from the same player. And pretty much a free win. This build is actually very good. Was I just extremely far ahead after the early game? Is that what happened here? Gonna have to take a look at this mid. Okay, I didn't realize this. I swear I thought the game was close. I wasn't just hyping it up because, you know, to make it more interesting. I actually just wasn't aware. Yeah, look how dead he was. He was down 30 supply here already. He was barely getting these upgrades out in time. Oh, nice. Man, it feels so good. I felt like my defense was garbage, but because my initial attack was so good, it didn't matter at all. I think we're 5-5, hitting 5-5 right now. Well, 5-4-98, another GG as well. That makes the total of GGs today 2. This is a mannered player, despite my opponent being on a barcode, despite me cheesing every game. I'm getting the GGs, and I'm kind of loving it. All right, next game. And sometimes in life, things happen that you're not too happy with. That's what just happened. So we're playing a Terran versus Terran here. I know. I don't want it either. Luckily, I know of a build. 13 depot, 14 barracks across the map. Very fast proxy reaper. And we're going to follow that up, of course, with a gas and then a second barracks. As we're playing basically 2 barracks proxy reaper. The only problem I have is that technically I could be blocked by something like a factory over here, which would actually kind of suck. Just gonna be honest. If there's a factory in this wall, I think the game pretty much ends. Could also just go maybe for like double depots. I think that's probably possible. I'm kind of building it out of the way so it doesn't get spotted easily. There we go. I have no clue how to actually execute this build. Like, I don't know like when I'm supposed to build extra SCVs, when I'm supposed to build my second gas. But to me, it feels like a second gas is probably not going to be necessary until I start my orbital command. Maybe I even need to use a supply drop here. There's a possibility. Not sure if that's true, but it feels like it might be a possibility. We're gonna start this. Reaper go, Reaper go, Reaper go. Up. Orbital starts. Not sure if the orbital is actually the correct call. Yeah, whatever. Refinery, there we go. Is it time for me to scout yet? I think I need to pretend a little bit longer. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, pretend that we're not scouting. This is beautiful. This actually feels good now. Oh, what is that? Oh, quick factory. Oh, unfortunate for me, my friend. Boom. Do I have enough gas for my next Reaper? Almost immediately. I actually think that I improvised the correct build order. Like I said, Terran kind of, you play Terran with the gut, you know? Protoss you play with the brain. Zerg you play with the snot that comes out of your nose. That race truly plays itself. Uh-oh. That was not easy. That actually was really bad for me. Like, legitimately really, really bad for me. No! I misclicked like 4 times there. That was so frustrating, honestly. I'm just gonna piss off right now. If I would have just cleared that Reaper for free, that would have been big. That would have been very, very big for me. But rather than clearing that Reaper for free, I lost 1 Reaper for free and my opponent lost nothing. It's the opposite of what I wanted. No CC starting yet. I'm not sure if he SCV scouted or just got lucky. Perhaps a little bit of both. We're gonna jump up here once more. Oh my god. Why would he just stand here on top like a clown? That makes no sense. Usually they stand on both bases, you know? They spread out their units. So if I jump into this area, it's not as bad. If I jump into the other area, it's also not as bad. But what my opponent did here basically made it the worst case scenario if one thing happens, and by far the best case scenario if another thing happens. I think we can actually kind of surround this, maybe? I wonder if he's waiting on the other side. Definitely gonna go in. He's mad. He's actually mad. Look at this. Yeah, I don't think this is that good for you though, buddy. This felt really bad actually for my opponent. When you think about it. Like just giving 2 Hellions away for what? 2 workers? 3 workers max? I don't know. Don't think that is actually worth it at all. Now I'm gonna have 1 Hellion. I think I want to get a command center, or maybe we don't want to get a command center. Maybe what we want is a fusion core, and we follow this up with a 1-base battlecruiser rush. It also could be really bad. Take everything I do always with a grain of salt. Okay, well, whatever this is, feels good for me. What is this? Am I just accidentally winning the game here? You guys go here. You go here. Then we're gonna move out eventually with a battle cruiser and a tank. That's the plan here. 1 BC, then a tank. I think I built too many Reapers, honestly. Please tell me I killed some stuff. I do think I killed some stuff. Not sure if it was enough stuff. Still continuing to build more and more of these Marines. Marines are the only thing that keeps me going. I'm still not sure if I want a tank or if I want a Cyclone. Tank, probably. I think a tank is the correct answer. I'm pretty sure a tank is the correct answer. Then we're going to pull like 30 SCVs as well. And that's how this game is going to end. We're just going to start marching across the map once my battle cruiser is like 40% done or so. Or maybe once my tank is done. Maybe the tank timing. That's going to be it, right? Surely the tank timing is going to be it. Where are you, Mr. Tank? Come on, Mr. Tank. Should I clear this? You think I can in time for the tank to arrive? Okay, maybe not.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, one of these. And we have a next tank on the way as well. Here we go. This BC is gonna pop out. Do I get a lib maybe? I think I want to get a Liberator behind this. Liberators are really sick units. That's exactly what I'm gonna get. Oh, Liberator.
Not enough minerals.
Units are actually walking around, which is probably good. We have our battle cruiser out. I wish we had a scan though. No shot. Oh, no shot. Yes, shot. We're gonna keep this at home. Go across the map. We have a tank anyway.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
I think we're winning, huh?
Base is under attack.
Shoot! There's not enough anti-air here, surely. Surely there's not enough anti-air. I can't believe this is working. The SCV pool. Oh my god, he went triple CC. He went triple CC. My man went triple CC. I'm a genius. What can I say? Come on. No GG. That is how we do it over here. Look at that. Triple CC, no scout. How can you get upset if you don't scout at all? Blindly march across the map. See 2 SCVs going across the map and you continue going. I'm so glad I decided to not go through the middle and my units actually accidentally rallied towards the top. I didn't click there. Okay, what I did, look at this. I clicked over here. And rather than taking the middle path, which is kind of what I expected, they took the opposite path. And that completely won me the game. That is the one move that won me the game. Otherwise, I'm not so sure if I would have been capable of winning. If he has 2 tanks in position, I mean, my battle cruiser is going to be interference for the entirety of the game. I hit my opponents faster than he hit me, which means that he wasn't paying attention here. Look at the first person here. Look at that. Ooh, Cyclones. That looks really interesting. I bet there's no tanks on the other side of the map. This is the first warning he gets on the minimap. Still not paying attention. Oh no, let me... Oh! Poof. All the Marines get blasted. If like 8-9 Marines stay alive, maybe there's a possibility, but if you lose all your Marines before that, this is where he realizes. The APM still high. It's like, oh, maybe if my opponent's a complete moron, but... Not possible, my friend. Out. Beautiful stuff. No GG, and a fantastic way to end today's episode with a big win. 30 points in the pocket against an opponent who was 5'7", 24. And I'm now 5'5", 28. That's about 120 MMR higher than I am on my main Terran account. So my cheesing is actually significantly better. We have to add something here in the GG counter. 87 out of 144. It wouldn't have been a proper episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive without someone leaving without GG. That's going to be it for me today. Thanks all so much for watching. This is The Wrong Scene. I hope to see you all next time for a new video. Thank you and bye-bye.